Hi guys, so I'm gonna show you something today. I'm gonna talk about one thing first. So first, this is just running. OBS is running on Windows Server 2019, and the reason I'm running 2019 on here is because of it's acting as a couple things: server, game server, and NAS, and I also use it occasionally just for searching on the background since I'm back here, and that's why I'm using Windows Server. I was using Windows 10. Windows 10 was being kind of flaky, but that's not the point. The point of this video is I'm going to show you how to do something cool. So, if you see how my camera is right now, when I press on the Stream Deck right here, I have this button right here. When I press it, oh, 1 second. Oops. Okay, yeah, I can't do it right now, so basically what I did was when I press the button, it would go from this camera down to a camera in the corner with the main screen. So let me just switch to there because if you look at my desktop, oopsies, let's see. Here you go. So you see this right here. I actually had to disable some stuff, so basically this is how it would go if I press that button. It wouldn't do it exactly like that. So if you look over here on the Stream Deck, it here on the Stream Deck application right here says OBS Studios source visibility. So when I press this, it will show main screen. So when I press that button I showed you right here, it will basically show the main source, which is right here, this one, and then it will do a 1000 millisecond delay, and then it'll do here, and then it'll basically turn off main camera, which was the one you saw me on right there, and then it'll do a 500 millisecond delay, and then it will go to main switch, which is the source right here. That is just the main, which is just this source right here with it, which is a camera source with a alpha channel image blend on there, allowing me to have a circle on there. And so what we're going to do is recreate this whole thing, but basically what we're going to do is basically take this, copy, and then we're going to go to this one and paste it right here. So this is this one. It will show, we'll have it hide, and then we'll take we'll go up here to delay, and then we'll do 500, and then we'll go back there, press copy, because after this we kind of don't need to do actually that again, but I'm gonna set this up so it'll automatically be active every time. So this is hide, this is show, and then we'll do another delay, which is 1000, and then we'll go to this one and copy, or you can just remake it again. Go here, press paste, and so, and this will basically make it deactive again. This will basically hide it again. So let me show you. So we're pressing the button right here. I don't have another camera in this room, but when we press it like that, there's a little delay, but I haven't figured out a way of transitioning on the same exact scene. I could probably make it into a separate scene so I can do a transition that way. So what I'm talking about is I can put a transition on here, so when I switch from face camera down to smaller camera, it could basically do that by introducing it in there. But since I just did this, so since I press again, watch. Go ahead, there's a 5 millisecond delay, so we can modify that a bit. So instead of it taking 5 milliseconds, we don't have to have a delay in there. Let's try moving this one down. Oh, wrong one. We can try taking this one out of here. And if I don't like it, I can change it back. So, as you saw, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of blurry. That's why I cut those. There we go. It was focusing on my face. This camera has autofocus on right now, so when I press again, that's better. So I'm gonna remove the actual thing. So that's how I set that up. So if you want this to get even better, you could probably put a transition in there. I mean a singer transition if you wanted to. And so what I'm gonna do is basically go back to your camera and then go over here, remove the 500 millisecond. On here, probably we might, I don't know if I should probably, yeah, just go like that. So yeah, so now I'm gonna make a custom icon for this and say, I don't know what I'm gonna call it right now, but I'm gonna make it. So there's a free editor you can use to make stuff. I can show it to you real quick. So you right click here, go to create new, and it be right here. This is the icon maker. Okay, so that's how you do it. And if you're using one screen like this computer is, because this is a one screen computer, because I have just one screen on here because I didn't need to in this room. So you go to your settings right here. Once you go to your settings, you go to down to where it says I missed. I don't want to change anything. So sorry about that. Then you go down to here where it says minimize the system tray when started. So when you do that, OBS will open down here, and then if you have a Stream Deck, you can press the record button you have on here to start recording, and you'll see right in the corner right here, it has a green dot or has red dot on there, meaning it's recording. And when it stops, it stops recording. And then I have mine saved to a specific folder I can access on my Stream Deck by pressing the button, and the folder opens and all my stuff is there. So yeah, I hope that helped with if you had issues about making a doing this and having a punch-in camera. I might actually do this on another setup using a different camera that's a little bit better. And so I'm gonna probably do this with a couple scenes, I guess. On my bigger stream deck. I don't actually know if this would be a good idea, but it's pretty easy. So yeah. So I hope you sorry about that. That I actually haven't fixed yet. But that is something else I have to fix, which I'll start out fixing now. I'll show you how to fix that right now. So what you just saw was my like button. So how to fix what that just did was you go over to your thing, go to filter, go to effect, then go to color correction, I think it is. Color key. It's not color correction. It's not color correction. It's color key, or you can do chroma key. Change the color since it's black. And if you want to view what it looks like, you press that. That's how it should look, and that's how you can do it. So as long as you have it made correctly, that's how it should work. And then you can use the stream deck to control it, because right here how I have mine is set to show main lower thirds. And so I'm gonna see if I can do actually this same exact thing with another device. So let me just try it out. With another scene, because if so, that'll be even better. 1 second. Okay, so I was just trying to figure out some stuff. Sorry if it clipped. So this setup is kind of not temporary, but it's more of this computer itself is temporary. I'm waiting to build another one. So basically, so I'm just not setting everything up the way I want yet. So I'm just testing stuff out. So as you can see now, on the stream deck, I made another page. Right here's one. So when I press this, I'm just gonna deactivate everything else. So I'm going back to this screen for now. So I'm about to basically go over here and press this button. So when I press it, so basically input, the first input would take me to this screen just like that. And if you have like a fade on this one, which I would recommend, I don't recommend having a stinger on this one, because if you have a stinger, it would take a little bit too extra long. But if you just have a fade on this one, you can go like that to there. And then you can put the fade down to fade duration 50 milliseconds. Let's see. Let's see what 50 milliseconds does. So when we do it, so almost instantaneous. So I'm gonna say, if you want to get this proper, 25, which was something I'll do. So 25 would be almost instantaneous, like you just clicked it. So as you can see, it's a punch out. This is if you want to do it with 2 scenes instead of just a scene built in. So basically, because some people don't, so if, let me explain. So if you have a scene where, because if you have it so you just have one scene and multiple sources, then the first way I showed you is the best. But like for this computer, that would kind of be the best because of there's one monitor and not much resources available for it. So when I do edge this, it switches scenes. It also goes down to the corner, like punch out. So when I do that, it goes back. But let me just show you this way. So this is the way I have it set up, the original way I had it set up. So when we do edge that, it's not instantaneous, but it's still, if you just want to have one scene with like not a whole bunch of stuff in there. So when we do that, there's a delay, but because everything's going through the Stream Deck itself. So that's if you want to do that Stream Deck stuff. And so that was just me showing you it's possible with 2 separate scenes. So thanks for watching. Hope all this information is done something for you. So bye.